G'day guys, welcome back. In this video I want to go over Google Trends, and we're going to look at Google Trends, and we're seeing some examples, and this is a great tool to look over if you're looking at any particular market to reach out to be able to serve or to open up a community for buying your product. So definitely go ahead and use Google Trends. But not all, it can also be used for coming up with content and making sure that there's quite a lot of market reach out there to support that, and the keywords you use to create either short-term or long-term content, whatever that may be. That may be, when it comes consisting of long-term, that may consist of podcasts, infographics, images, quotations, bullet points, and how-to series. Or a short-term could consist of one of those, or there's many other forms of content. I'm sure if you're Googling, you can find some ideas for either long-term or short-term type content. But anyway, guys, getting back to Google Trends, it's a great way to actually see how it's trending, over a certain period of time. You can see by this example, we're running between the 3rd of September right up until the current now. So we're running from there to there, so nearly 12 months. So that gives you quite a good variety of see where it becomes more powerful, that keyword that you put in, and see where it goes down lower. So that can help you plan out your strategy, whether that's content marketing or finding your niche and coming up with some ideas to encourage and to inspire you to create content or to reach that audience. So as we got here, for example, we got Financial Planner, and you can see Financial Planner is clearly in light blue there. And for Financial Planner, you can see the trending example against emotional intelligence, financial advice, financial intelligence, and due diligence. Okay, so hopefully that helps bring you some clarity. And of course, it's interesting that financial advice is pretty low trending, actually, compared to, say, emotional intelligence. So emotional intelligence is a very powerful way that you can reach out to your audience. As you can see, it's very trending, and you can use that into many possible niches, including finances, which we're kind of focused on here as this example. So hopefully that gives you some good guides there. And of course you can come down here, and if you're in the US, you can see the states and those states and how they all fit into those keywords and how they deliver on those keywords for us. And then you can also click on here, and you can go to Australia, because we're in Australia, so we'll go there and see how it's different from the mighty US. Got quite a different graph here, definitely for Australia, quite a different graph. Very interesting, so you can get some really, really great ideas. So don't just focus on the US, you want to broaden your perspective, or of course if you're targeting a certain country or certain audience, by all means focus on that. But of course, if you want to get a broader scope, definitely go to different countries and see how that fits in to coming up with strategy and your plan. And example, if we go over to, we'll go to UK. Here we go. And you can see a very difference from all, well, not all the main developed countries. Of course, Australia is quite small compared to these two other countries, but you can see that, your strategies are going to change and your planning is going to change from country to country, possibly. So anyway, guys, hopefully this will be a valuable tool. If you have not used Google Trends, I'll put a link down below for the source so that you can go ahead and start clicking, start putting in some of those keywords and start getting some great ideas and inspiration how you can develop on those ideas. And also, we'll just go over briefly to looking at Google Ads keyword plan. Of course, this is for setting up Google AdWords campaign, but this can also give you ideas. So if we go back, to here, okay, so the forecast is saying if we use all these keywords, that's how many clicks, impressions, and the costs would be in 14,000 US, and they're giving you the breakdown of the numbers, but we don't really want to be focused on that. What I want you to see here is go over to this historical metrics, and I think these numbers here are quite interesting. Can give you a bit of a guide of what you could kind of be paying there. But you need to use Google Trends and you need to use all these tools together. If you want more detailed information how to use Google Ads, highly recommend looking in YouTube videos. There would be pretty many sources for that. I just wanted to broaden your perspective that you can use both Google Trends and Google Ads to help come up with some ideas and to see the sort of market reach and demand, but the possibilities if you're to do a marketing campaign of some of the costs which would be involved. And of course, you can see with great interest here that's 93, and also financial intelligence is 79 there. So there's some interesting numbers to go over. Until next time. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Now, it's we are here in Australia. We've had a change of regional government, and there's a lot of talk about around our superannuation retirement system in Australia. Here in Australia, it's called the superannuation system. At this stage, for 25 years or more, over 25 years, it's been a compulsory. It's been compulsory since, from memory, it's 1993 when it was formally brought in, around 1993-94. So it's over 25 years. We've had compulsory. It's been suggested that we need to change that. And some of the ideas around to create that change would help people to come into being able to buy a house, able to invest how they want to see fit to invest. But of course, there's also the argument if some people got hold of this money, or even if they allowed 20 or 30% or even 10%, they would just go and down to the local pub or the local winery and just spend it all willy-nilly. Well, what do I say to that? Well, that's up to people. If they want to spend their money how they want to spend it, that's up to them. But of course, not everyone thinks like me, and I understand that. And some people would suggest that we're better to come to a national plan so it's more balanced, more fairer, even upon those who do not know how to use their money wisely or cannot even learn from bad mistakes. Well, I don't know. We won't go there. But anyway, I just wanted you to see that, there's possibilities to even speak to your audience when there's certain content being shown in the media, in the made media. You can use that content and to speak around your audience, particularly when it's starting to trending. Business Review Australia, that's a pretty large percentage of the population would get that, and it's a possible way that you can legally hijack content and use that for your own purpose. Of course, not copywriting, but framing it around a certain topics and niche can certainly help you. And when it comes to financials, here is a great example that you could use that's trending in your own local or national or international. So hopefully that helps you and inspires you today. Until next time, have a great day.